Hello, this is the Crazy Man and all of his sevens, and we are now another Halo Mega Bloks review, this time for quite a large and amazing set. This one is the UNSC Vulture set. It is quite the set indeed. Very hard to even get it into an actual video, but I think that from my Scarab review, you guys have seen that now I am highly capable of actually fitting in sets like this in my little camera view here. And I think that we're all set to go here. We already see the figures, we already see the set. I guess we'll just go straight into it. Firstly, we have Enforcer Spartan with the weird rocket launcher from Halo 5 that takes forever to reload and doesn't kill anyone. Our very favorite rocket launcher. Then we have our universally hated Spartan Locke. I mean, why would you like him? And then we have our beautiful and best character in the entire Halo Mega Bloks series, the pilot. Oh yes, the pilot. The pilot has finally made a return into Halo Mega Bloks, and boy does he look cool. I mean, seriously. He even comes with a pistol this time. She did not, if in the back in the old days. And we lost Pilot. Alright. So, losing Pilots aside, the figures in this set are, one of them is really cool, basically, and the others are just okay. If you really want a Spartan Locke figure for Halo 5, that's cool, but this guy is just kind of out of place, and the guns are... Actually, the guns are fine for this set, especially since this is a Halo 5 Enforcer Spartan. In Halo 4, one second. In Halo 4, my name was Commando, but then everyone put me on, and they realized that I'm a terrible armor, so now they named me Enforcer, because then everyone can ignore me. And he's going in the pile. And then, of course... For our close-up, we have Locke, and Locke is an interesting figure. He probably has the most interesting setup out of any of the figures. He has a very minimal design on his armor, and he doesn't even have any shoulders. I think it's because the shoulders that he has in the actual game are literally so god-darn thin that they can't make them for Halo Mega Bloks, but kind of seems slightly lazy, but... yeah, it's Spartan Locke, so who really cares how lazy they are with them. I do like how he uses the DMR, though. That's pretty cool. Of course, we already looked at the pilot. We're just going to keep the pilot here. Of course. So, we have the Vulture. The Vulture is a 1,031 piece set. It has all the capabilities that it has in the actual Halo Wars game, except for launching missiles from its missile silos, but it does have all the missile silos that it had in Halo Wars. Quick run up, show you guys. All 5, what am I talking about? All 8 of them. And it has full missile armament on both sides, 360-degree movement, has full massive gun movements, which is probably some of our favorite stuff to destroy land units with these guns. 360-degree movement on both these guns. These guns are really hard to mess with, so I'm not going to move them, but they are very cool. They are very cool. Of course, you have the nice little cockpit and little data pad in there to keep track of all kinds of weird stuff that might be happening. And obviously from that you can see that there's an inside to the set, so look at the inside. Inside is fairly easy to open up. There's a little nubs or handles right here to grab the 3 weapons from the 3 figures that come from this set, or something else. And just like the Pelican, it has a 4-seater on the inside, And of course, I never stick the pegs inside the four-seater because I don't like that. So, normally, Mega Bloks sets, they would make you stick the pegs inside the actual set, but I don't like to do that very much, so instead, I have left them blank. Of course, we have a nice little opening that can open up in there. Get that from a different angle. This thing is really awkward to hold when I only have such a small amount of view for you guys. Yeah, there's a little cockpit back there. Okay, apparently the pilot's dead. This thing is very, very hard to hold, if you cannot tell. All the engines, 4 of them. There are many vents on the engines. Of course, the whole thing isn't solid. Actually, most of this is hollow over here. Both sides. And you cannot move any of these flap areas and flap and wing areas, or at least I wouldn't suggest it because they kind of held together. Actually, no, you can move these. I don't know why you wouldn't, but you can. Of course, as always, Halo Mega Bloks has given us a little weird area that has nothing in it. All of it. Look at this place. There's nothing in here. I mean, I guess you could stick a figure in here. See you later. Alright. And then you never see him again. So, that is a basic all-around of the Pelican. We'll put it upside down just because we can. Here's upside down Here's the upside down Vulture. Sorry, I said Pelican, guys. I feel so stupid now. I'll make sure to open the cockpit while it's upside down. This cockpit is really hard to open like this, I'll have to say. See if I can open it front-wise. Holy crap. Without opening this thing, it really is just hard to open this cockpit. This bay door. There you go. Maybe you can see in there better. This way. It's kind of difficult to see into there. Especially when we have such a small camera space like we do now. Of course, these huge things right here, these are the engines. These huge things with the white stuff on them are engines to keep it afloat. I'm not kidding about that. They actually are engines from the game. Very cool indeed. So, that is the Vulture, just an all-around of it. One problem that I would have to say about this set is that, like any other huge set like this, it's kind of hard to be able to fit it on the battlefield when you're making little dioramas, because I have no idea how in the world you're going to suspend it in the air, unless you are very, very good at tiny little ropes that are invisible. And the other comment is that it's cool that there's like a weird spot that you can stick figures when they want to die. And I don't really have any other comments on this thing. I would definitely say that this is like the first 10 out of 10 that I'm going to give for the Halo Mega Bloks, because like seriously, I can't think of anything that's really wrong with this set. It's perfectly delivers. It doesn't have any issues. Like the Pelican and the Saber had some issues. There's not really any figures that I can say that I expected from this set, because they don't make Halo Wars figures anymore. And really the only figure that I expected was a pilot figure, and they gave us it. So I don't really know what else to say on that regard. And I didn't even expect Halo Mega Bloks to go through the effort to make a cockpit bay. And like a cockpit that the figure actually goes in, and then a whole bay area where you can have your figures with a opening bay door. I mean, I didn't expect that at all, really. This thing has a lot of surprises that I did not expect in the set, and I'm just glad that Halo Mega Bloks even got to this thing. I mean, seriously, like, for a long time there, we were on pretty high hiatus for Halo Wars sets, but it seems like at this point we've got almost all of the Halo Wars things that we need. We're getting pretty set for a giant Halo Wars battle, I'll have to say. So, after that 10 out of 10, I'll see you guys next time.